Okay, here I am in my iBuild app page, and at the moment I've got my buttons. Obviously, you've developed these a little bit better than I have. But when I click on these buttons, I've got nothing on the page here. So what I'm going to try and do is we're going to try and make sure that when we click these buttons here and these buttons here down the bottom, we're actually going to get something happen on our app. Now, a nice easy one to start with is if you've got a contact us or a call us or an email us button like this one. So I'm going to click on the contact us, and what I will see here is that I've got a page of information, and if I start to fill this in and I start using I think it's 44 for GB, and I put in the code without the 0. In fact, I think that's just the 44 goes in there as well. And then I stick in an email address. I'm just going to make one up. And I can put in a home page there, so I could put in the school web page there, or if I wanted to. And I can obviously stick in the address. I'm just going to make one up. Lots of different stuff there. And I'm going to add that to the address book. I'm going to allow that to be shared via email, and I'm going to be allowing that to share via the SMS page that I've got. Now, I think I've got everything in there. Let's see if we can preview that. And there we go. That's how it's going to start to look on my thing. Now, it won't let me save it yet, and that's because I haven't filled in all the rest of the pages. But at least now, if I just click out of events and I click back into contacts, wow. And what will happen is on the smartphone, if I click that one, it will actually dial it. And if I click that one, it will email, and if I click that one, it will take me to the page, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, so that's just about filling it in. Now, I want to go back to the home page, and I'm going to look at who we are. Now, I'm going to use an HTML page. Okay. Now, to make if I'm not sure what I'm in, I look at this widget, and it'll tell me I've got the choice of an HTML page here. I can change that by clicking this button, and these are all the pages types that I can have. And as I said, I want an HTML page. So I can change the title if I want to. I'm going to call it About Us. And then I can start, if I want to, I can change the background. Have a nice, just change it for the purpose today. Oh, that's not such a nice colour. Something light. And there we go. Now what you'll see down here below is I've got a window that almost looks a little bit, in terms of the buttons, like Word. And if I click bold, I can write here. And I can add, change the colour, sorry, and I can add background colours, but I can also upload an image if I want to. And if I hover over these, I can add an image as well. Now, what I really want is I want to be able to control this page myself, and I would really like to get some text scrolling across this page, and there's no facility to do this. Now, the fact that we're in HTML, which stands for Hypertext Marked Up Link, means that we can actually write in code. Now, at the moment, I've not written in code there, but if I click onto this button here, HTML, you will see that it converts it to the HTML code itself, so I can actually learn as I'm going along. So that bit there means bold, and that bit there means close the bold, and that little backslash always means close whatever you've told it to do here. Now, what I can do is I can go on to a completely different website, and I want to get a scrolling marquee HTML. Now, if you put in the word HTML as to what you want, you will find very quickly what you're after. Now, here's a very, very basic page here, and what this will do is it will give me examples when they load up of what the text is going to do. This one here says it's going to slide in. This says it's going to scroll in. They look the same, but what happens? This one's going to bounce, look. No, that's what we want. I want that one there. I want the one that keeps going across. So I don't know what the code is because I haven't learned it yet, but I'm going to copy that code there, go back into my ibuild app, always put it on a new line, and oh, that hasn't texted across, has it? Let's just delete that. Let's just refresh that. I pasted, didn't I, instead of copying. So I notice that scrolling one there. Copy, back in here, back into HTML, new line, paste. Now what happens now? You can see here, your scrolling text goes here. Well, I don't want it to say your scrolling text. I want to say that this is welcome to my app. So let's just go in here, and I know that it says your scrolling text goes here. So I look for the words, your scrolling text goes here. There we go. I delete it. Welcome to my app. Now how does that look? Welcome to my app. Brilliant. So now you can see how I've just added HTML basic code without even knowing it, just by going and looking for it on the website. Now I can continue to work as I want to, so I can continue to type text. But look, it's going to keep going, so I'm going to have to work out how to stop that. And what I'm going to make sure that I do is look at that code and work it out. But that's how to change those pages there. Now, other pages that I've got, I'm going to leave that for a minute. We'll go to services. Is I can add a web page. Now this is fine, but it's not working at the level 5, 6 like I was in HTML, because basically all I need to do there is I just need to add a website address. And that should load up the college website. Now, unfortunately, in the app, when you're going to click on this, it's going to take you out of your app and into a web browser. So be careful with that. Very nice, very simple, but it's only working at level 3. So you can use them, but try and use something a bit different. There's an RSS one, and there's a video below this one as to how and what RSS is. If you're not sure what they do, have a play with them. Google Maps are always nice to do, and if I just show you how to do that one, it's gonna ask me in a moment for a location down here. Here it is. Now I'm gonna add a location. Now it wants, let's see if it will find, we'll put in the old school address, community college. Let's see if it will find it. It's found it, and we'll enter a name, PCSA. We can enter the address details here. Obviously you'll put it in full. We can enter again the web address, and we can save that. And now what will happen is when people click on that button, we need to change it from service to perhaps find us, and we've got there find us. Okay, so far I've changed a few buttons, not a lot of them, but I've just shown you very quickly how we can change those buttons to the contacts. I've got to change the name down here to find us, but I can do that up here in manage navigation, and I added an HTML page. Okay, over to you, have a go.